Here we go, folks. This is the chicken brooder at night. That's where the light is, on the inside of the brooder. I have two lights in there, hanging. One in a brooder box and one's hanging. But there's the chicks inside the Shelter Logic greenhouse here. Looks pretty cool from outside though. They're pretty busy. I just gave them some fresh water and some more food and freshened up their litter. Put some fresh shavings out for them. So they're pretty happy right now. And they should be happy because I got the other one put up. I'll make a video tomorrow of me moving the meat birds out of this shelter to a new shelter. And we'll do that tomorrow, but and I'll show you why. I mean, this one's kind of getting crowded. So need to move them meat birds out. I don't think I'll keep meat birds and my layer chicks brooding in the same anymore. I think it's more trouble than it's worth. Better off having more shelters and separating the birds permanently. I think. So that's what I'm going to do. Getting a drink of water up there. Condensation inside the greenhouse just drips all over the place, so you almost don't have to give them water, but I do, of course. Clean water, at least twice a day. But they're drinking water right there that's dripping down from the greenhouse, just condensating off the roof. Perfectly okay. Well, I'll go in and show you. We'll take a look at what it looks like right now. The night before we separate the meat birds from the layers. One final look. Let's go take a look inside. Here we go, inside this Shelter Logic brooder, or greenhouse brooder. Let's call it a greenhouse brooder, I guess, huh? Yeah, there's a lot of birds in there. And there's room for them. You know, as you can see, there's still room here. Every once in a while they jump over that little deal, but as you can see, they got fresh litter, clean water, and some food. So tomorrow there'll be half as many. And the meat birds will all be over in the other one. And I'll leave all the layers here. So there'll still be 150 laying hens. chicks in the air, and the rest will all be about 200, no, about 100 meat birds going over to the other one, where I will finish them out over there. I'll get them some grass and whatnot. That way they can forage a bit and get some grass, which is essential, in my opinion. Every chicken ought to be able to walk on grass at least once in his life. But this is where I'm starting them right now. It'll improve. Every time we do it, we'll make a change here or there to improve things, make things better for the chickens, and better for us as well. They are having a good time scratching through that new bedding. You'll watch them. You put new bedding out, and they just scratch and look around and peck around, doing what little chicks do, trying to grow up to be big chickens and lay some eggs. Except for that big old boy right there. Look at him. He is stuffed to the gills. Yep, that's what we do. And we try to do as best we can. And we try to improve every time. But I think this is pretty nice. I kind of like it. This is really our very first production part of our farm. We haven't done any of that yet. This is the very first project that we've started on the farm, is the chicks and the chickens and all. So I guess we could rank this as number one. I don't know, maybe not. Anyway, I think it looks pretty good. And we'll move some out tomorrow. So there we go, folks. Say goodnight to the chickens.